Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, where his father once pinned a medal to my chest. Over the ruins, the Duke built a structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. A sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego. I owe it to the people of my homeland to make this right. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You deserve peace, my love.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping one man with hatred in his heart is another story altogether.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Killing off Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
Everyone who crosses my path on the way to Duke Abel is going to regret it. They all deserve to bleed.
Ready to visit the Duke?
We should head out.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years at court, I'm a nobody again. but what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Betty afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous. But if they just let us move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaca and over at Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
It's not funny. You need something? So hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake. Such permit, Captain. I know the laws in Karnaca.
Please take a look around. I'm clearing the stock and leaving the city. Very good. A deal well made. A pleasure to do business. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Come back soon, if I'm still around.
You're back, at the heart of your homeland. A bigger, better palace than the one you sailed away from so long ago. Feeling nostalgic? Will you ever be comfortable in Dunwall again? Assuming you make it back? You've seen the suffering here, the decay, but, dear Corvo, would you even have lifted a finger if the Duke hadn't put Emily in harm's way? Be honest now. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Sure, there's always been. Hey, open up. I got the code, but it's back on the boat.
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Damn, open this door.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
Let's see what this says.
This whole setup is a huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight. Pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop is zirconin wine better than Tivian prison.
That's what happens when you
Idiot.
have someone like the Duke running things.
Things are about to change in Karnaca. I can feel it. My husband's been trying to sell our woodworking shop. If we can, we're packing up the kids and relocating to Morley. Bristol's in chaos with everyone fighting over the new Empress, and Tivia's too cold.
Signed on as an engineer on the wind corridor. Damn it!
nice tonight. In?
Stocking without a leg.
And I'm covered in shankers.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
That masked killer? Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere.
Just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home.
JK Elemental.
Gotta keep my mind on my duty.
The other districts.
Bet.
Good to me.
Miss that.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Yes.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Sakonan wine is better than Tivian prisons.
And better Crystolian clap than Morellian gout. All right. Honest shopkeepers don't stand a chance in the city. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, come in. Perhaps I should close the shop until the dust settles.
You bet I am.
Look on the bright side. Day is better here than anywhere else.
Just don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Then reapply next month. The command staff changes constantly. New officers, new rules. And spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
I miss swimming. I was good, you know. Some of us used to give lessons at Adamire, back when it was open to the public. Different city in those days.
Didn't know that. Man, you sure had a lot of different jobs.
Guess so. I don't miss brining hagfish. Hands in salt all day, nails bleeding, choking on the factory air.
At least when you joined the Grand Guard, you got a really soft position near the palace.
You might change your mind about that after you've been here a while. Sometimes the Duke's friends do some strange shit.
Really? Like what?
One night, someone up there decided it'd be funny to throw down food at us. I got hit in the face with a pineapple. Then a whole roasted pig came down and split the boat in half. It was raining apples and meat pies. All sorts of nice food floating around in the water.
Damn, people in the city starving. Life's just not the same when you live up there, is it?
There's another spirit here. Beyond its cage of flesh.
Get ready to feel pain, Your Eminence.
Was assigned to protect the Duke's quarters tonight?
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care.
Anyone here? Show yourself!
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself!
Inner circle is packed with the Duke's heads.
Rick's villains. At least I'm not one.
Exactly. And think, all this fighting for thrones is set.
Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me. I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course now, we're all on it. Huh. You there. Who are you? I'm intrigued.
Die, you parasite. I bet this opens the Duke's vault.
Do it yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding.
Enough. Remove this playback after the final field test.
Someone's always
Words out.
claiming they've seen a
Someone in a
master
mask or
sailing
something.
in some other rubbish.
Well, just
I
wait
say
till they
it's a
see me.
false alarm.
Of course, the Duke kept some of the clockwork soldiers for himself.
Leave me. I want to be alone with my thoughts.
Kids.
Your soft life is over, decoy.
Marry me.
So if I have to, and I give him one. No, if he eats it, then what?
End of stage. Still idling. Take this opportunity to back-charge second coil. This team should begin scouting the vicinity.
Is someone there?
I don't like that. Look.
Better have a look.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
I wonder who that was.
The search protocol is underway.
Imagine that? No. I'm sure.
Playback indicates some detection without certainty. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Playback indicates lost enemy. Briefing audio collecting. Enemy evasion successful.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life.
Worst assignment ever. Nothing ever happened. Soda.
Heard the wages in Tivia are twice what we make here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on a ship just to freeze your ass off in some northern port? Besides, we make more here in Karnaca with on-the-spot taxes and fees.
Maybe. It is nice having discretionary jurisdiction here. Less paperwork. But think about it. No blood flies, no howlers.
You don't think they have gangs up in Tivia? It's dark for half the year up there. Trust me, you're better off here. Damn.
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here. Delilah Copperspoon. The Duke's vault.
Rotations. Reintroducing rear lens array active. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Playback indicates lost enemy.
This is the thing made to hold Delilah's spirit.
This is it. Release me from this dead vessel, free of this poisoned world, and trap Delilah's spirit.
I'll find another way.
No, I don't want to see any more of what this world has become. It has changed you.
I've done what I had to do. To preserve the Empire and to keep Emily safe.
We had such dreams, but I no longer care what you do. Save my daughter, and release me into nothing.
Then it's done. Now it's time to return to Delilah's.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together. Some kind of decorative animal.
Here we go.
The color of the sea yesterday.
People don't
Be
hide
on
their
your way.
faces unless they're up to something bad.
Why should I trust
I don't
someone who hides
recognize
their
you.
face?
I don't even like to hear them talk. They're called lower class.
Should listen to Mom and become a hairdresser.
Lower.
I am tired of all this
the
hullabaloo.
smell.
I pay good money to make sure things like this don't
You have to
happen.
understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
Gotta be on the lookout.
That's a horrid idea.
Blood and shit everywhere.
I'm game if you are.
Riverside drains.
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Look, Spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And think, when this fighting over thrones is settled, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. By this time next year, you could be in charge of Windown or Freeport.
Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
That's what the brandy's for.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda. man from old Landro. His cockle was... grew to be larger than our wall.
More, my feet or my neck. They're running me into an early grave.
People of Karnaca, this is Corvo Atano, Royal Protector for your rightful ruler, Empress Emily Drexel Leela Caldwin. I came here to Karnaca, the city of my birth, with one purpose in mind: to depose the Duke of Serkonos, to make him pay for his treason against the Empress, but also for his crimes against you. I am Serkonan, and your blood flows through my veins. I will leave you now and return to Dunwall, but know this: Duke Luca Abel is dead. My hope is to restore the true Empress to her throne and aid her in establishing a new ruler here in Serkonos with haste, causing as little disruption as is possible. I'll bid you farewell and ask that you hold on just a bit longer. I hope to resolve this crisis soon.
Mushroom gathering.
You survived the Grand Palace. So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
The Duke is dead. Long live whatever happens next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
It looks that way. To find a way to help Emily, and to give her back the throne.
Ready then?
I'm ready if you are.
All right. As you want.